Welcome to video 9.1e, more solving quadratics by factoring. Okay, we're going to solve two more. Same concepts, just a little bit more involved stepwise. All right, so for this first problem, again, what I've got to do is get the problem to standard form. I prefer my x squared coefficient to be positive, so I'm going to bring everybody to the left side, which will result in a positive lead term. So I'll just go minus 6x squared here, and minus 6x squared here, plus 7x here, plus 7x here, minus 6 there, and minus 6 there. Okay, when I do that, I will obtain a 0 on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, I'll have 2x squared plus 6x minus 8 equals 0. Okay, you could do guess and check factoring, but you always want to first see if you can factor out a greatest common factor. So all of these terms have a factor of 2 that can be pulled out. All right, so I'm going to make it be 2 times something equals 0. And when I pull a 2 out, this will turn into an x squared. This will be a 3x. And this will be a minus 4. Okay, so now what I want to do is see if I can factor that and then set those chunks equal to 0 just like I did before. Okay, let's not forget to bring the 2 down. My template will be x something equals 0. And again, two numbers that have that product and that resultant sum, or that sum. All right. So let's try to do this in our head. I'm thinking of a positive 4 and a negative 1. A positive 4 and a negative 1. All right, and again I'm going to do my OI check. Minus 1x plus 4x sums positive 3x. All right, I've done my OI check. What I'm going to do now is chunk all the factors. So I've got a chunk here, a chunk here, and a chunk here. Now, for what value of x will 2 be 0? There is no such. So basically, we can cancel that one out as far as the solutions are concerned. I could do this one in my head. For what value of x makes that chunk be 0? Well, x sub 1 is negative 4. Over here, x sub 2 is positive 1. Okay, finally, problem 10. This involves a quotient of terms. So just at the end, we'll have to make sure that the answer does not result in a 0 in the denominator. Okay, so we'll just do one final check at the end. So to solve this, don't forget, cross multiply. So we'll do that right here. So we've got x plus 4 times x plus 2 equals 3 times 5x minus 2. Over here I'll use FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. First, x squared, outer, plus 2x, inner, plus 4x, last, plus 8. Over here I'll just simply distribute, equals 15x minus 6. Okay. Once again, let's go to standard form. So I'll subtract 15x here, subtract 15x here, and forgot to do one thing, combine the like terms. All right, so I'll just say x squared plus 6x plus 8 equals 15x minus 6. I could have done it later, but I prefer to do it up front. All right. Minus 15x minus 15x plus 6 plus 6. Let's see what that results in. X squared minus 9x plus 14 equals 0. Okay. Lead coefficient is 1. My template will just simply be an x squared and an x squared. Again, two numbers that have that product in that resultant sum. I can make a table. I know it's going to have to be negative, negative, because a negative times a negative is a positive, and a negative plus a negative is a negative. So just really quick, -1 and -14, or -2 and -7. Oh, -2 and -7. So -2, -7. We could do our OI check. -7x, -2x, sums -9x. OI check is good. Now we can just chunk it up. This was x minus 2 and x minus 7. Sorry about that. So set this chunk equal to 0 and set that chunk equal to 0. So x sub 1 equals 2 and x sub 2 equals 7. So there, let's make sure that those x values do not result in a 0 in the denominator. If I put a 2 down here, that'll be positive 4, that's good. If I put a 2 down here, that'll be an 8, that's good. If I put a 7 down here, 7 plus 2 is 9, 7 here, that won't be 0, so that's good. All right, so there you have it, how to solve 2 more problems involving factoring.